Welcome, Ronnie. It's good to have you in Fort Wayne.
Thank you. Good to be here.
The Dance of Unity, Dance of Peace. That's the title of the program tonight. Before we talk about the dance and the dancing, tell us a little bit about the etymology of the word Sufi, dervish, and really explain to us a little bit the asceticism and the mysticism of the Sufi tradition.
It's kind of exactly that. Sufism is a sect of Islam. It's the mystical part of Islam. Although it has way and makes room for orthodoxy, it makes room for a variety of different things. But I've come to discover Sufism, for me at the very least, is that it's a reverence for beauty. It's a reverence for that which is beautiful and putting beauty out into the world. I personally resonate greatly, having grown up in a Muslim household, with the side of Sufism because it relates directly to who I am as a person, as a musician, as a writer, or the poetry I've discovered from Sufis of past, such as Rumi, Hafiz, and a variety of other Sufis from various traditions. The word itself, Suf, or Sufi, is actually an Arabic word which means wool. And they ascribed probably Sufi or Sufism to those who wore wool because most Assyrics wore wool at the time. Some have purported also that it comes from Safa, which means purity. So, and some have even said it's Sufi for Suf and Safa, meaning you wear wool over your purity. Whichever it is, it's just kind of the name that stuck. But I discovered it, largely I want to say when I went to visit France, of all places. I had known about Sufism, but it wasn't until I went there that I really found people from various aspects of Sufism. And when I came back to the States, it was even more mind-blowing when I found people who didn't grow up in traditional Muslim households who knew all about Sufism. And folks like yourself who have even incorporated into their doctrine, into their sermon, into how... I think what really attracted me to it the most was its universality. It's a very universal belief, and it incorporates a lot of belief systems that exist around the world. I would say that's Sufism for me. Dervish is also darwish in Arabic. We have a saying in Arabic, and I grew up hearing this all the time, about people who were very humble or very down-to-earth. We'd say, Hado darwish. These people are darwish. They're dervishes. So we'd always hear this word growing up for people that we found to be salt of the earth people or really kind people. And it wasn't until later that I discovered, oh, they're like whirling dervishes. That's what they are. And I first saw them actually not from the Turkish side, but I saw that there were whirling dervishes in Syria as well. And I thought, what is that exactly? And it wasn't until, I discovered Rumi and Konya and an entire mystical tradition that really seemed to have touched everywhere in the Middle East, and especially in the geographic region, because the whirling dervishes in Syria are very similar to the ones in Konya and throughout Turkey as well. They also share a border, so geography plays a large role in all of this as well.